The launch of a brand new product from Bell+Howell has been off to a fantastic start because let me tell you, we are now well over 13,000 gone of the incredible 5-speed socket ceiling fan and light. And as you can see in your video, you can take any light socket, remove the light bulb and put this in, and now you have light that is dimmable, you have a 5-speed fan, you have a remote control to run it all, and you didn't have to fuss with tools, with wiring, with hiring any kind of contractors or electricians, and you have the freedom anywhere in and around your home to now enjoy a cooler, easier, more well-lit room. And I gotta say, a lot of you loving this for garages, attics, basements. I'm thinking bathroom. It's always hot in the bathroom when you're getting ready. Maybe you have a sunroom or you want to put this in your home gym, your bedroom. Honestly, I'm putting this in my suitcase and I'm taking it to all those rentals we do over the summertime when I need some air while I sleep. So the options are endless. Here at HSN, we have the lowest price anywhere in the marketplace right now. And this has been a huge hit on social media, so people are snatching these up like crazy. We have 2 color options too. The white, which is beautiful and sleek and modern. And then we have the exclusive black. They are both beautiful. You notice these are extenders. So even if you have recessed canned lighting, you can use these to drop down an extra 10 inches if you need it, so that you can literally put this in any socket you want. Here's your remote control. Here's the little holder for it. It even comes with 3M tape and the screws in case you want to mount this on the wall, and you are off to the races. I'm so excited that $8 gets this home for you. Chad Allen is here all day sharing all of these really cool features. And I gotta say, Chad, welcome back. I can feel that coolness from the fan from here. Look, it's blowing my cards off the table. This thing is powerful.
At midnight,
so
when we launched this at midnight, I had pinwheels and stuff and fun demos. I couldn't keep anything on the table. It would just blow away. It goes from a breeze, a nice gentle breeze, to a wind, okay? And I'm not exaggerating. From level 1 to level 5 is quite a difference. If you ever seen a socket fan out in the market, I know a lot of you have because Michelle pointed it out, viral sensation, it was only a 3-speed. And the 5-speed is 2 speeds above the 3, not like in between 1 and 3, right?
Yeah.
This is 5 speeds, 2 above what you've ever seen before. It is as simple as screwing in a light bulb. In fact, I'll show you that. I'll flip off the switch because you can use the light switch like you always have. We are going to give you a remote control, of course, and a bracket and everything you need. However, I don't want you to really change the way you maneuver through your own house. So if you're used to flipping a switch, you can absolutely do that. It's as if it's unscrewing a light bulb and screwing back in a light bulb. There is no extra like facets or screws or anything. Like there's nothing extra that's needed. You can add the extender if you have recessed lighting. You would just screw that onto the top to give you more length. You get 2 of those in case you need really long length. But at the end of the day, as long as you have a standard light socket, recessed, can lighting, doesn't matter. Just grab the light itself because the blades will always spin. It's a fan. And so just grab the light, the very bottom, screw it in there, flip your switch. Now, I had it unhooked, right? Unscrewed there for a second. The fan came right back on. There's a memory built into it. It will always remember how you turned it off and come back on the same exact way, which means for you, you're not fussing with, oh, did I have it on speed 3? Right. You just remember what you liked, and as long as it comes back on, it's gonna be exactly like you liked it before.
This is the quickest and easiest DIY home upgrade, honestly.
Yeah.
To think about that, like you don't have to buy these huge, big, bulky, hundreds of dollars fans. You don't need to hire anybody. You don't have to get the toolkit out or wait for your husband to be in a good mood to help you or hire anybody, nothing. It's that simple, and a lot of you are saying, wow, you know what? I could really use this in multiple spots in my home, and the fact that it's $8 to get it home on FlexPay, that's why you guys are grabbing so many at a time. In fact, the white has far surpassed the black in terms of popularity. So if you love that one, I would definitely be getting that sooner rather than later. And you'll notice the design is unique, Chad. I mean, this is not the big, bulky blades, and that's on purpose, the way this is engineered.
Yeah, let me show you just how to pop the blades on real fast, and then I want to show you one of our coolest demos with balloons. It's like a party here in the studio. The blades are short, but they're mighty. They're angled in a very certain way, and it doesn't matter how you put them on, because when you take it out of the box, you just click them on, and you'll hear it click into place. And you do that for all four, and you can do it in about 30 seconds, but it does not matter. Like that one could have gone here. It doesn't matter where you place them, because they're all angled at a precise measurement here to give you really powerful speed. And once you do that, you're all set. Now I could pop those back off, just use a little force and pull them back off. I could pop it in my luggage and take it with me on vacation, take it to grandma's house. The good thing is you're not committed. You can move it from socket to socket wherever you want. Can we show them the balloon?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
By the way, easy to clean because you can just pop the blades right off of this too. And if you live in a rental or a condo, or you know someone in a dorm, or you want to bring it to the office even, if you have a light socket, you can use this. But let's talk about the power, because honestly, you look at it and you're like, it's so slim and sleek and modern. Will it actually do anything? Oh, we're about to show you.
What we've done is 8 feet tall. The great lighting department here at HSN has made it just like your standard ceiling height at 8 feet. Balloons are down here at my chest level. The fan is off, by the way. The light is on. You can use them independently. If you're a sleeper, you can have your fan going, no light. Okay, there's a level 1. You'll notice the balloons will start to sway.
Sway with me.
And then level 2, they'll start to dance a little more. And by the way, you don't have to be right here. You can be all the way around it. It's gonna give you room-filling air. Okay, how about level 3? I say level 3 is the perfect speed. Why? If you're hot, it's gonna cool you off. And it's gonna keep you cool for sure. Balloons, these balloons are filled with helium. Again, helium is trying to rise, the air is trying to push it down. I'll tell you which one's gonna win, because watch on 4 and then 5, the balloons absolutely lose.
Look at them. Oh my goodness.
No, they're down on the ground. It's all the way down here. Let's just call it 8 feet from the fan, and they can't, the helium has lost the battle. It cannot get any higher than it wants to be, which is so impressive because we have 6 different balloons there, all filled, 12 inches with helium, so scientific.
Good.
Right, and I can feel it back here.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if you'll notice throughout this presentation if I call it out, Michelle and I will start to get away from the fan because it's so strong.
It is chilly. But I love that, and I love too that this is going to last for you, because you're not having to change the actual bulb out of this fixture. But don't hear that and think, oh man, so when it goes, the whole thing goes. This is LED, and the way that it's designed too, this is going to last. Tell me about that breakdown.
Yeah, so the LED technology, there's not an LED on the market right now that lasts less than 50,000 hours. 50,000 hours running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is like 5.76 years.
If you always had the light on.
If you left it on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it's essentially 6 years of light. Ours are rated higher than that. You're never ever gonna do that, I mean, quite frankly. And at night, you can just turn the light off. You can leave the fan running, the bathroom, the bedroom, places like that.
This is crazy, like, look at this.
Yeah, right.
So powerful.
And that's the circulation you're going to get. And where do you want that? The basement, the attic, the garage, the shed, you name it. All those places can benefit from having that circulation. Your HVAC system is pulling the air, trying to circulate air. Your air purifiers are trying to circulate the air. Help it out a little bit by just installing this. You already have a light bulb there. We're gonna replace that light bulb, but then also give you the power of a fan. If you've never seen anything like it, you're not alone, don't worry. It is a new innovative type of item. Those of you who have recessed can lighting and you need that extender, you absolutely can put an extender there. You're going like, I'm not sure that's long enough. Okay, well, we're gonna give you 2. So you can put 2 right on top of each other. One will be hidden, I imagine, by your can lighting. This part will stick out, and that will be down in the breeze. The more you can get it away from your ceiling, the more airflow you can get. Open fans can blow air like you will not believe. But we're not taking up a regular plug-in outlet, right? We're not taking up any floor space. We're not recharging anything. We're not buying batteries. And it is beautiful and it's compact. White, I think, is the most popular, Michelle, because most ceilings are white in homes.
So it kind of like disappears.
Right, it just disappears into your home decor and matches everything.
I'm really excited about this for our bathroom, because I feel like inevitably, you're already hot, you're in a hurry, you took a shower, it's all steamy, you're trying to put on makeup and do your hair. It's like, it would be so nice to be able to just grab my remote and click it on and have that breeze going. I like that the light is dimmable as well, so you have total control over how you're using this. And it's as simple as screwing in a light bulb, quite literally. We have the lowest price we have found anywhere in the marketplace. These are getting bought up like crazy because they had a moment, and they're still having one right now on social media. It went hugely viral, and people were sharing it, and then they were saying, okay, where the heck do I buy this? Well, guess what? If you're buying it here, you're getting a better price than anybody else out there in the market. And with FlexPay, $8 gets this home. That's why so many of you are grabbing multiples, especially if you have that recessed lighting. It tends to be like on a track. Maybe you want to do every other one and get that whole home circulation going. Imagine not having to knock your AC bill down, or like knock your AC down and have that bill skyrocket. Because if you can circulate the air, you will feel cooler because the air is cooling your skin without having to spend more money on your energy bill. That's why I like this so much.
Even the kids' room, right? They grow up, you're changing their decor, their furniture pieces, all those things change over time. Again, don't be committed by wiring and hiring and installing. Rebecca Wood pointed out her lanai, her sun porch, doesn't have the beams, like the actual housing support to put in a real lighting, fixture. This only weighs a couple of pounds at the very most.
Genius.
We're gonna lower the lights here in the studio, but before we do, it's the little details that make all the difference to me. We give you a holder for your remote control and some 3M tape, so you can mount this. We give you screws, but also 3M tape, just stick it to the wall. And then your remote control never gets lost. You know exactly where it's at. But you can use your light switch like you always have. It will turn the light and the fan on exactly like it went off. Yeah. But it's a better light than an incandescent bulb.
First of all, I can feel the heat coming off of this. It's totally counterproductive to what we're trying to do in the summer. And it's a very yellowy tinge to it.
It's not true color. And that makes a big difference when you're talking about closets, when you're talking about which cleaning chemical, whether you're looking at an eyeliner versus a lip liner, those types of things. Okay, I'll put my skin there. Skin's a great indicator of how things look in real life. This is on the 1,000 lumens, super bright. And that's gonna be great for even a 2-car garage, but also your closet. Why? Because look at me over here. I look fine, there's no question. But when you look at me on the other side, it's much more true to how I look in real life.
You do look fine. It is no question.
Okay, let me turn this one off for a second. That's how dark it is. And then when I turn it back on, it's 1,000 lumens of real, look, and the fan comes back on.
And it's very quiet.
Not loud at all.
I mean, that's on full blast right there.
It is a whisper, what they call a whisper quiet motor is what they've had inside here. It's patented, by the way. So you're not going to find this out in the market in big box stores with a bunch of different brands. Bell+Howell has been around 117 years. We present in 99 countries. We've won Academy Awards for our lighting, our lenses, you name it. We've been here for 15 years. And in fact, this was our first ever shopping channel, so HSN is very special to us, as I know it is to all of you. And at the end of the day, to launch a product on HSN as a Today Special, I feel so much gratitude they're letting us do this, number one, and that you guys are responding the way you are, so thank you.
This should be $60. I mean, honestly, and if you do a little search, we are so proud to bring this to you at the lowest price we have found anywhere in the marketplace. And you know, like the big, the depot stores and the online stores everybody's using. I was finding $60, $40, I saw $50. We're at $39.99 for this because it's our biggest and best value of the day. And you can choose between the white or the exclusive option of the black. And you also get 2 of the extenders, as we mentioned. If you're just joining us, maybe you've got recessed lighting and you need it to hang down a little lower, or you just like how it looks if it's hanging a little lower off. You have 2 of these to play with. You can stack them on top of each other if you want. You get the remote, you get the bracket to hold it, the 3M tape and the screws to decide if you want to mount this somewhere. You absolutely could. But it doesn't get better than this. And the lighting, by the way, you can dim that. You can choose how much light or how little light, and you can use these separately from each other. The fan will work without the light will work without the fan, or you can use them together. So truly customizable options.
I want you to think about all the areas that might be a little musty, that you're not willing to put a ceiling fan in, right? I'm talking about even the pantry. If you have a walk-in pantry and it always smells like stale bread and pasta, then you can put a little ceiling fan in there. The bathroom for sure. How many times have you went to go put your concealer on and you're like, I'm sweaty. My skin is sweating. In the shower, you need to cool off first. That's what happens. The closet. I got on TikTok earlier to look through all the different viral videos. I'm like, where's everyone putting it, right? So I need inspiration. Closets were gigantic because the light can be so bright. You can actually see your belts and the details in your outfits and know the blues from the blacks. And also it keeps you cool while you're getting dressed, which is a huge deal. The other place, of course, was all the garages, the basements, and the attics.
Think about like your workshop, if you have a shed, anywhere that has a light socket, you can use this. I was saying earlier how my dad basically lives in the garage. It's not as bad as it sounds. He chooses to be there. That is like his hangout area. He's got a TV in there. He's got his whole system, right? It's hot. We live in Florida, and instead of using like a floor fan or one of those stand-up ones that's just rickety and falls over, he can unscrew the light bulb, put this in, and you are getting mega air. I mean, we'll show you again how powerful this is, but it's that quick. It's like the simplest DIY upgrade that you can do. In fact, I think I'm gonna give him one for Father's Day. It would be such a great gift idea. Anybody who lives in a rental, you either can't or aren't willing to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars putting in a ceiling fan. You have to wire it, you have to get tools, you can't take it with you, you have to hire somebody. This is a perfect solution. Anybody in a dorm setting, maybe you want it over your covered lanai or your sunroom. I mean, again, where are those areas you need the extra airflow or even just for the lighting, this is gonna be the perfect choice.
And most people, if they're renting, they're not gonna be there forever. Right? And so you're able to really take it with you. It's not a joke. Even if the husband or the wife comes home and they're like, why is it in that room? You can move it to a different room. You're going to have a light in the socket anyway, right? Your light socket's not gonna just be sitting empty. And that's what resonates with everyone, because they're like, well, I'm already gonna have a light there. Why would I not just have a fan with it? Just to have the option. Even if you didn't use it, right? And you just needed it on special occasions when you were super hot. What's the difference? You're gonna have a light there anyway.
Summertime's coming, guys, and if you're entertaining and you're cooking and you have people out on the back porch and again, you need that airflow, we're gonna show you how powerful this is, because that's what really impressed me. I already knew the name Bell+Howell, it's gonna be high quality, but I think visually being able to see, I mean, this is 8 feet up. So we're trying to give you like the average height of ceilings in people's homes and show you visually how powerful it is. I watched the lighting. They were out here with a tape measure, making sure it was exactly 8 feet, all of that. Okay. The balloons will start to dance, of course. It's level 1. I call it swaying. That's what I called it. Level 2, they start to dance a little more. Level 1 is enough to just leave on all the time. And that's where you want the circulation going through your attic or your basement. Level 2 is you need to be cool. Level 3 is what I call you just got back from walking the dog. Look at it go. The balloons aren't even doing enough justice because it is breezy. And this is where we change from a breeze to wind. Level 4 is what I call wind. There's no other word for it. It's holding the balloons down, but when I put it on level 5, these are 6 balloons filled with helium, fighting gravity to go up. That's what helium does. It raises, right? Rises. The fan is blowing them down. They're working against each other. Which one's winning? Obviously, the fan. And I can tell you, I'm feeling that here. And this is a massive studio, so imagine this just in your office where you're working, and every time the clock hits right around 1 p.m., it starts to heat up because the sun's coming in the windows. Imagine being able to just grab your remote or even flip on the switch and have the fan going, and you're not having to mess with the AC, and every time you knock it down, you're knocking up the bill. I mean, that's the thing I keep thinking about for me, because you feel the cooling, even though you didn't change the temperature per se in the room, you feel cooler because you're circulating the air now up against your skin. So it's a genius idea. Maybe you want to put this in your guest room, take it with you when you travel. Honestly, if you're going to a rental, or maybe you have a second home and it's super hot, but you don't want to invest hundreds and hundreds of dollars in ceiling fans and hire people to come out there, this is a great solution, and you can take it with you when you go if you want to too. So great for rentals. Dorm rooms, cottages. I do this every time. My cards blow off the table. I keep forgetting how powerful the fan is. It's insane. I mean, we need paperweights out here today. It's great. When you open your box, it comes in a beautiful retail color. It's a great gift if you are going to give it for Father's Day. Everything's going to be separate in your box, but the assembly is nothing, quite frankly. It really isn't. Every extender's in its own plastic wrap. You're going to spend more time opening the box and unwrapping everything than you will to put it together. This could go into a suitcase, and so could
your 4 blades. It could all go with you wherever you're going, right? This is your package. It's gonna be nicer, of course. And all you're gonna do, I'm gonna turn this towards the camera, is you're just going to pop these in and it clicks into place.
Easy.
And they're locked in, okay? You can pull them off with some force if you really need to, which is what I've been doing all day. It's not that hard. And then you just pop them on, takes about 30 seconds, and it clicks into place so you know they're secure, they're not going anywhere, and we all recognize that. That's just your standard light socket. If that is too short because you need more space, then you add an extender. If that is too short, we give you a second extender so you can double up this length. The blades are short for a reason because if you look at our prop, we know your can lighting, your recessed lighting is gonna be close to your wall. We know that. That's just how lighting is in homes, right? And so we couldn't make the blades too long because it would have hit your wall. And so we decided to have the engineers work for literally years to create the right angle with the right blade at the right pitch to allow the wind circulation you need to cool you off without ever getting too close to your wall.
Look how close that is.
It's, yeah, because that's how your lighting would be in your home.
Right.
We know that. This prop was not just like out of thin air.
Yeah.
We said it's got to be exactly like your home, right? So your light switch, when you turn it off, it's going to turn off the entire unit by itself. It will slow down all by itself and never do anything. Now I come back in from the house, I flip my light switch like I always would, right? Pretending like I didn't change anything. It comes on just like my regular light would have. That's really the point we're trying to make here. You have a light there anyway. Why not upgrade it today? And if it's not everything we said it was going to be, what's the harm? Send it back. The only mistake I think you can make, Michelle, based on our consumer data from last year, 3 and 4 is what everyone was purchasing because once you start to realize every socket could be a fan.
You're going to want it. You really are. And you're not going to find a better price than this. We actually can say we have the lowest price we have found anywhere in the market for this. This is Bell+Howell. This is a global brand. You can find them out there, but if you want this at the lowest price anywhere, you need to be buying it right now with us. Use the FlexPay. $8 will get it home. You get everything you see here. You get the actual light fan. You get 2 of the extenders, the remote control, the bracket to hold it, the 3M tape and the screws, so you can choose how you want to mount that if you want to. And you get to choose between the white and the black. One of the things I love as hosts too, sometimes we get to try these out ahead of time. I don't know if we have that video of Bobby Ray, but it makes me so happy because she is our longest running host. She's seen every product possible. She got to try this and she was like bragging to everybody about how easy it was. We got to show you guys. Take a look.
Okay, here's my fan. I am installing my very first fan, by the way. So all you do, and is like just, it's a regular light socket. So I'm just gonna hold it, try to hold it straight, and just twist it and twist it. And then hit the fan. So there's the fan. And then that's 1. But check this out. I hit it again, 2nd speed. Hit a 3rd time, and let me tell you, it's really blowing some air. A 4th speed. Woohoo! 5 speeds. Whoa! And you can actually see if I stick my hair underneath it, it's blowing my hair. Yeah. Ta-da! I did it! Bell+Howell. It's an amazing Today Special coming up. You don't want to miss it.
She's the cutest ever. I love that. Thank you so much, Chad. Almost 15,000 now sold. Get it while you can, I'm telling you. We'll see you again at 6 p.m.
That's right, with Helen Keeney.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, everybody.
Enjoy that, everybody. All the details, again, are on hsn.com. All right, let's talk about now one of the most highly rated cleaning products here at HSN. It's called Insta.